Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am in my bathroom and I thought I would do an empties video. It's been a really long time since I've done one of these and I have a lot of products that I've been storing the empty bottles of. I don't know if people really do these videos anymore, but I thought I would do one. It's been a while. So I have so many empties to share with you guys, but I promise I will make this as concise and efficient as I possibly can. So many of these are repeat items because these are kind of like my holy grail go-to items that I repurchase over and over again. So that's sort of going to be the theme of today's video. I will have everything linked down in the description box down below, and I'm sorry if it's kind of echoey in here. I'm using my vlogging camera for this, and like I said, I'm in my bathroom, so, you know, I don't have a whole professional setup going on here. So without further ado, let's jump into the empties. All right, so first up, I'm gonna cover the bad boys. So I see several liter-sized bottles of shampoo and conditioner here. I've got a little guest star here, you might see her. So I actually have had some people asking me lately what like my hair care routine is, and I've shared some of my favorite products here on this channel before, but Aveda is by far my favorite hair care brand. I've been using them for over a decade, and this combination, the Color Conserve shampoo and the Damage Remedy conditioner, is kind of my go-to combo. This is what I generally use whenever I wash my hair because Color Conserve line, as it says, helps conserve color, and I do have color treated hair, and then Damage Remedy will help with that dyeing of the hair. This combination, for whatever reason, just makes my hair so soft and healthy, and I notice the biggest difference. So I get the liter bottles. They are an investment, they're pricey, but they last me like 10 months or so. So love those. And then this is also a Damage Remedy shampoo that I went through. This is not for retail sale because I used to have a couple friends that worked for salons that would give me the hookup. I also have a recycling bag here that I'm just gonna like throw things in and recycle them as we're talking through them. Okay, a couple other Aveda products that I love. This is the Brilliant Damage Control. I'm pretty sure I've talked about all these products in past videos. I know I talked about this in my postpartum hair loss video. This is a detangler and a heat protectant. So I've also been using this for years, although Aveda has a new heat protectant, a couple new heat protectants that I also have. This just helps me comb through my hair after the shower so easily. So I buy it over and over and over again. I have so many of these that I go through. Here's another one. You can also sometimes buy a liter of these and just refill the tiny bottles, but I like these because you can grab them on Amazon, Nordstrom, wherever you need to. There's some product leaking all over, my goodness. And then I'm gonna jump into a couple self-tanner products because I have a lot of repeats of those in here as well. So this product by Tan Luxe. Tan Luxe is kind of like my go-to brand when it comes to self-tanner lately. This is the Illuminating Gradual Tan Lotion, and I love this because it's a really lightweight lotion that you can just use every single day. It doesn't take a lot of effort. I used to use self-tanners all the time, but the process of self-tanning and then getting it everywhere, I just kind of got over it. Like I don't have time right now. So I like a gradual tanner because I just use it as lotion every single day. This is really lightweight and a little bit shimmery. I really love this stuff, but what I love even more is the Tan Luxe the butter. So this is basically the same formula, or not the same formula, but it's basically the same thing, a gradual daily self-tanner, but it's thicker, so it's like an actual moisturizer. So I really like this. I get these big bottles from HSN, the Home Shopping Network. They're typically like $90 retail, but HSN will bring them back and then have them for $29, $35, things like that. So I actually stock up and get like 3 of them at a time when they're on sale, because I also have gone through, this is a smaller size that you can get at Sephora, but I have gone through many, love this self-tanner. I love the Gradual from Tan Luxe. Here's another empty of the lighter Gradual, so I've gone through 2 of those. A couple other self-tanners I have in here. So this is by Bondi Sands. It's an Australian self-tanner, so this is like the Pump Mousse. I like this too. I actually got this at Walgreens, and it has a really nice summery scent to it, and it works really well, and it has a really natural tan. So another brand that I've used, I have so many self tanners I've gone through. Another brand I've used repeatedly is Loving Tan. I have a bunch of these here, but the Loving Tan, as much as I use it, sorry, these bangs are like driving me nuts. As much as I use this, it's a very like deep olive tan, which doesn't look the most natural on everybody. This one was more of like an all natural tan, not all natural, but because it's fake tan, but more of a natural hued tan. So I did really enjoy this, used up the entire thing. And then I actually bought this everyday gradual tanning milk from them as well too. I think I just got it because Walgreens had a sale, so I got both. I liked it. I used up the whole thing. I didn't like it as much as the Tan Luxe. So Tan Luxe is my favorite. But then, like I said, I have gone through several of these Loving Tan self tanners. Really wish I could say I had a natural tanned body, but I do not. So I use these. And the one that I always get is the Deluxe Bronzing Mousse in Ultra Dark. I get the darkest shade in Loving Tan because their medium just is not as tan as I would like. I actually prefer their 2-Hour Express. That one is great, but they don't usually have them in stock. And typically when I need this, I'm just picking it up at Ulta. Oh, another tanning self-tanner I have in here. I have a couple others actually, of course I do. Oh, another Tan Luxe product that I absolutely love. I've shown this a couple times, but it's the Tan Luxe The Face. So they make these drops, these like oil drops in the face and the body, and you mix them in with your moisturizer and use those. I prefer the face version of them because I feel like it's easier to mix that in with my face moisturizer and use on my face. It also gives me a really nice natural like tan to my face. So if I don't have makeup on, it still looks really good and like I've got some color. I've used the body ones, I'm pretty sure, but I just feel like when you're mixing oil drops in your moisturizer for your whole body, it tends to get kind of messy. I don't know. I need ease. And so these are really easy for me to use with my daily face moisturizer. And then this combo for my body is like, oh, it's gold. This is what I use. This is what I use every single day, basically. Another version that's similar though is this self-tanning water from Isle of Paradise. I actually went through the drops from this brand too, and I think I showed them in my last Empties video. I like this brand a lot. This is another tan that is very natural and that looks really good. This self-tanning water, I like the concept of it a lot because it's a spray, so you can just spray it on. I did feel like it was a little messy. I would still need to like rub it in though. So not my favorite product, but obviously used up the whole thing. And then an all natural version, if you're looking for something, if you're pregnant or you're looking for, you know, a clean beauty brand, is this Beauty by Earth self-tanner. So this is like a safe, clean, organic ingredient, natural sunless tanner. I used this when I was pregnant. I just get it on Amazon. It also comes in a kit with a mitt. And this works so good. I actually totally forgot about this until just now. So I will probably buy more of this one because it works really well and it smells nice and it's also really moisturizing. Sometimes with the Tan Luxe, it's great, but I usually need to follow it with another kind of lotion later in the day, and I remember not needing to do that with this one. So if you're pregnant, I would recommend trying this one out. It's awesome. Alrighty, then we have a couple skincare products. This Tatcha Deep Cleanse Daily like facial cleanser is my go-to face wash. I keep this in the shower. I think you're not supposed to wash your face in the shower for whatever reason, but I do because it's convenient and easy again. So I've gone through a couple different tubs of these, and like I said, I have one in the shower right now as well. This stuff is great. It is a little pricey, but for skincare, depending on where you get your skincare, but I love it. It's like, it's got a tiny bit of exfoliation and it just makes my skin feel so clean and gives a nice deep clean without being too harsh or rough. And then this one is by Tula. So this is the purifying face cleanser, just like their basic go-to kind of cult classic face cleanser from Tula. Used up this whole thing, and I also have one of these in the shower currently. This stuff is great. I'm super excited because I started working with Tula recently and they gave me a coupon code 2 for you guys. So if you want to use that, it can save you some money there. But Tula products are really gentle on my skin, and they're a little more affordable than some more like high-end luxe skincare brands. So I love them. They're like a probiotic, also a clean beauty and cruelty-free brand. So I have lots of things from them and have been happy with every single one I've used so far. Speaking of, I actually have a couple of these things, but this is their face filter blurring and moisturizing primer. As you can see, I basically sucked this thing dry. Look how empty that bottle is. It's like, Olivia, just get a new primer. So I used up every drop of this stuff. This is a primer, but it's also like a tinted moisturizer, so it gives a little bit of color to your skin, which I love. I tend to use this on like no makeup days, and I'll use this, just fill in my eyebrows a little bit, put on some lip gloss, and I'm good to go. It really does smooth and blur your skin, but adds a little bit of color and is super moisturizing. It can also be a base under other foundation too. So I have like 3 or 4 bottles. They also started making this in a bigger size, so I just went ahead and started getting the bigger size of it, but this is one I used up of the smaller size. And then I have a couple toners in here that I went through. So this one is by Fresh. This is a rose floral toner. This smells so good. I love this toner, and I used obviously the whole thing. It's infused with soothing rose water, and it hydrates and refreshes. I don't know, man, but I really like the Fresh line. Actually, before I get to the other toner, while I'm talking about this Fresh line, also in my empties bin, I have this Rose Deep Hydration Fresh Cream. Deep Hydration Face Cream, also from the company Fresh. And clearly, as you can see, I used up every single drop of that as well too. I really, really liked this moisturizer. I have dry skin, but my face tends to be combination skin. So it's like I'll be oily in my T-zones and then dry in other areas, and then I'm breaking out, but then I also want to, you know, prevent aging. I kind of got like all the things right now with my age, and I feel like this face cream was really moisturizing but lightweight, but smelled really good too. Sometimes you know, you can get a face moisturizer that's like too heavy or too thick, and this was not that at all. It also mixed really nice with the Tan Luxe face drops too, so this combination was like great for everyday use for me. So both of these products from Fresh I used up. Another toner I used up is this, I don't know if it's Ren Clean Skincare or REN, but this is their Ready Steady Glow Daily Tonic. And this, I love this. I actually have it up here in another bottle. I repurchased it. First of all, it's so easy. Ooh, it's so easy to use because you open it up and just like push down on the top like that. So you can put a cotton swab, oh my gosh, a cotton ball or like a cotton pad here and just press down. Again, very easy, convenient. And it kind of gives like an exfoliation to your skin, but just helps, similar to witch hazel or something like that. It just helps tone and like tighten and feels so good on the skin. So I love to follow up my face wash with something like this, or at the end of the day use it. Even though it's kind of meant to like radiate and like prep your skin for the day, I like using it at night too. And then I have a couple vitamin C serums in here. So Tula actually makes a vitamin C serum that I'm using now that I love. But before that, I was using the Ole Henriksen one. This is the Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum. I went through 2 of these, as you can tell. This one is a little more pricey, but I love this one because it really helps your skin like glow and look awake and brightened as it says it's going to. I really like their line in general, but this brightening vitamin C serum worked really well for me. So I would use this after a toner, before a moisturizer in the mornings. And I noticed a big difference in terms of like evening and brightening my skin tone with this one. Oh, actually, here are these Isle of Paradise dark self-tanning drops. So must not have been in my last empties video. I must have been saving them for this video, but used up all those. Another skincare item, this is the Perricone MD, I think is how you pronounce it. High potency face finishing and firming moisturizer. So I got this when I was pregnant and loved this. This also mixed well with the Tan Luxe drops. I was looking for something that would help with fine lines and help me feel, you know, moisturized, but like help my skin, and that was also safe to use while pregnant, and this came up in my search. Clearly I liked it. I used up all of it, so I'll have to get some other stuff from their line because this, I remember, worked really good. It left my skin feeling really nice, and I got it on sale at Ulta, so sometimes they'll run deals on that. And then another night serum I loved, this is the Drunk Elephant TLC Glycolic Night Serum. This feels so good. This is like my all-time favorite night serum. It is a little more pricey, but it feels so good. I don't use it every single day because it can be a little bit strong on your skin, dependent on the type of skin you have, but it just helps. Oh, it feels so good. It almost gives a little bit of a burn. Like if you like a little bit of a burn with your skincare, you probably would like this, which is why you don't use it every day. But it says it lifts away dead skin cells and dramatically improves the appearance of skin tone, texture, fine lines, wrinkles, and pores. And I definitely feel like it does that. So love using this at nighttime. Another, I mentioned the Damage Remedy hair by Aveda, and I also have another one of the conditioners in this small bottle. And then I have 2 empty bottles of the Damage Remedy Daily Hair Repair. So this is a leave-in conditioner. I've also talked about this several times on my channel. This is very lightweight and it's like clinically proven to improve damaged hair. It works so well. I've used this for years. When I don't use this, every time I wash my hair, when I don't use it, my hair like has a crazy difference and I have to go out and buy it and repurchase it. So I always have at least one of these and backups usually as well. Another product that is in my go-to hair care routine, sorry, I'm kind of bouncing back and forth between hair and skincare and tanning and all this stuff, but another product that's a go-to of mine is the Moroccan Oil Light Oil. So I have 2 empty bottles here. This stuff is another one I keep on me all the time because especially the light version, it's good for blonde hair, and it's something, I get the one with the pump too, always. But there's something about this that just like helps moisturize my hair, hydrate it, prevent damage. It helps the ends of my hair feel really healthy but not weighed down. You know how sometimes hair oils can make your hair feel greasy? This does not do it at all. I just love this stuff. I've used it for a long time. It's a product I've heard your hair can like get used to, but I don't know, my hair always responds really well to it. And then I have a couple dry shampoos while I'm on the topic of hair I'll mention. So this is the Batiste Blonde Dry Shampoo. I love this one because when I'm using it, it helps cover up my roots a little bit as they're coming in, and they have like a brunette version. They have, you know, so you can, you're not noticing the dry shampoo in your hair. So I like it for that reason. It's also pretty affordable. It's like $8 or $9. So I usually have one of these on hand. But my all-time favorite dry shampoo is actually the Living Proof Dry Shampoo. This is their Perfect Hair Day one, and it says it actually cleans hair, eliminates oil, sweat, and odor, and I would confirm that. And this is the only dry shampoo that I feel like I actually notice my hair feeling cleaner with. I can use this multiple days in a row and my hair doesn't feel gross. It doesn't give me buildup. It just feels so good. I usually buy gift sets of this because that way I'm stocked up on it, and they usually come with a travel size one too that I love to have on hand. I know I've showed those around the time of the holidays, but so this one's empty. I love it. I love this stuff, so I love this dry shampoo. Here's another Aveda Damage Remedy product. This is their Split End Hair Repair. This is another product I always have on hand. This you just, as it says, you just use on the ends of your hair. It actually works best when you use it after a cut or something because it kind of prevents your ends from splitting, but the stuff is great. I love this. And then another Aveda product I've used up is this Dry Remedy Moisturizing Oil. So I was just talking about hair oils, and I like this one a lot. This one, Aveda products are very concentrated, so you don't need a lot of them at all. So this one lasts me longer than the Moroccan Oil one. However, it is much thicker than the Moroccan Oil. It's much thicker than the Moroccan Oil one. So this one I tend not to use quite as much, but I did use up the whole thing. And I have another one on my like bathroom counter right now. But this is one that I tend to be able to use more of, and I reach for this one more. Although I do love the Dry Remedy. And if you're looking for like a clean, Aveda's actually in the process of going completely vegan too. So they're just a great line in general to check out. Okay, and then I'll wrap us up with a couple mama products specifically. So this is actually a baby product, but it's empty, so I threw it in with the rest of these. So this is a sensitive baby healing ointment, and this is by Babo Botanicals. This jar is so gross because we had it for so long, but we did use up all of it. We went through everything in there. So this is a great healing ointment for diaper rash or for really anything. We use this on cuts. We've used this on burns, if I have a burn or something. If Christian ever, he had a couple like, you know, goose eggs bumps, or if he gets a bruise or any kind of like thing that needs healed, we use this ointment on it, and it typically helps heal it in a couple days. But it also works excellent for diaper rash, so I'll actually mix it with A&D cream, and it is like a heaven sent combination. But even on its own, it's really nice. It's kind of like cooling and tingling, so I tend to, Arlo doesn't seem to mind it, but sometimes if Christian has a really bad diaper rash, then I'll warn him, or, you know, just try and like go light-handed with it. But it works so well, and it's all natural and I believe organic or something. I don't know, but it works really well. Like, I swear by this. So we always have this on hand for them. And then a couple products I used when I was pregnant. This is by Belly Beauty Elasticity Belly Oil. This is the Protect Oil, which I think they still make. I went through the whole thing between both pregnancies, actually. I don't know if you're supposed to hold on to it for that long, but I did, and I used it both times. And you know, your belly gets so like tight and can be itchy when you're pregnant, and you just want to like prevent stretch marks as much as you can, and stuff like that, even though I really don't think you can prevent stretch marks fully. It's hereditary, girlfriend. A lot of us have them, but yeah, I do feel like this helped my belly just feel more comfortable. And then this is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Massage Lotion for stretch marks. So I would also use this every day on my belly. I went through the whole thing. I wish you could see how empty it is in there. But this is great because it's like $5 or $6 at the drugstore. So it's super affordable, and it is really moisturizing. I don't know if I would say it prevented stretch marks. I don't have stretch marks on my belly. I've got them elsewhere, but I think, you know, I think that sort of thing just comes. But it says it has collagen, elastin, argan oil, and shea butter. So I really like this just as a general pregnancy belly moisturizer. Whew. All right, guys, that's a lot. I've been holding on to all this stuff for like a year. I'm not even kidding. We moved into this house with these empties in a bag. So I apologize that it was a lot of stuff, but I hope this was entertaining for you guys. I almost didn't do this video because I didn't know if anybody would really care. So hopefully you guys don't mind this being here. Let me know anything else you would like to see. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.